voice like a thunder from the Chicago stage, awakening a nation, turning a new page. With ochre robes and eyes of fire, he lifted the spirit from the worldly mire. Arise, awake, his clarion call to break the chains and stand up tall. In every soul, a spark of divine, across the ocean, his world shines. A monk, a hero, a beacon of light, dispersing the shadows of long dark night. A monk whose powerful words and ideologies only inspired the people of India, but also the people of the entire world. Do you know why I'm talk about? Yes, I am talk about revered Swami Vivekanand ji, a saintly figure whose name is etched in golden letters in Indian history. Today, on 163rd birth anniversary of revered Swami Vivekanand ji, let's commemorate the ideals and principles which Swami ji himself has followed and encouraged to follow his footsteps. Honorable Swami ji, esteemed guests, respected teachers, and my dear friends, to good morning, all of you. Today, I am standing here on this prestigious platform to share my views about revered Swami Vivekanand ji. As I am a learner, I don't have the deep understanding of Swami Vivekanand ji. But as per my understanding, I am here to share my experiences that what kind of generation is required in current era when the youth is struggling hard to strike. Are we the same youth what Swamiji have dreamed of? Of course not. The most famous quote of Swamiji, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. Whether we have set our goals, do we know we have to move on? No, are not into that because westernization and digitalization is impacting our youth a lot. Because of that impact, it is not easy to follow the principles of Swamiji. It is not much tough also. To inculcate the ideas of Swamiji, one must develop discipline, perseverance, and faith in our abilities. Swamiji has also discussed how we can control our body and mind. Swamiji said, and I am quoting, the brain and muscle must develop simultaneously. Iron nerves with an intelligent brain, and the whole world is at your feet. But in this era of digital distraction, I think only partial quote is correct, and you all must be thinking, why? I will tell you why. In today's time, anyone can go to gym, can build their muscles, but what about brain? Neither gym or nor any technological advancement can help in developing a healthy and intelligent brain. So the question arises, how one can develop a rational brain? Answer is being like Swami Vivekanand ji. You all must wondering what we would renounce our worldly pleasures and become a saint like him. No, I am not talking about that. At least we can embrace his idols, principles in our life. Yes or no? Of course, yes, we can do that. It's not that much tough because our youth is well versed with the things and easily can adapt the changes. To inculcate such idols and such values, the only thing is required is discipline, faith, confidence in our abilities. Swamiji said, take up one idea, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea, let the brain, muscle, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. But we are delusional, as we know. Higher educational qualification can help us building a strong resume, and in turn, it helps us getting job. But what about building a strong character? Swamiji believed that education should be a man-making education, which simply means developing honesty, empathy, and courage to stand up with the truth even when it's lonely. Education should be empower ourselves, but its major purpose is to strive society to serve humanity. Swamiji said, "It is a privilege to serve mankind, for this is the worship of God. God is here in all these human beings." What's the point of worshipping God when we can't treat a living being with kindness? Swamiji teaches us that serving the poor and the needy is the highest form of worship, and we should treat all beings, whether humans or animals, with kindness. Such action nurture empathy and social responsibility among the youth. But, merely giving speeches about him and his teachings on his birth anniversary will not help in betterment of society. Eventually, what will help in living by his principle, and one should start by himself or herself before teaching others to inculcate his values in their lives. On larger scales, our teachers and influential persons of society can help spreading his ideas and views by organizing various programs like charity for service of mankind. In present time, the whole world is struggling with division of power, religion and ideologies. Swamiji visions act as a guiding light, and we, the youth of culturally rich country, must carry forward the legacy of great ideologies for the betterment of ourselves and society at large, to make it more exclusive for the generations to come. So today, let's take a pledge that we will walk on the path shown by him. Only the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047 can be achieved. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.